thinking about leaving my boyfriend while his sister is dying from cancer. I know how terrible that sounds, but let me explain. I'm 28 and have two little girls, ages 3 and 4. My boyfriend Jake has been in their lives since they were babies and completely stepped up as their dad. He's the only father figure they've ever known. Our relationship hasn't been perfect. We've had some toxic moments over the years, but we were both working really hard to fix things. We went to couples therapy, had honest conversations about our problems, and things were actually getting so much better. I thought we'd finally turned a corner. Then 3 months ago, Jake's older sister Emma got diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. The doctors said she had maybe 6 months to live. Obviously, this completely destroyed Jake and his whole family. I tried to be as supportive as possible because I actually lost my own brother in a car accident 5 years ago, so I understand how devastating it is to lose a sibling. But Jake has completely changed into someone I don't recognize. Instead of letting me help him through this, he started treating me like garbage. He calls me names like dumbass and bitch when I try to comfort him. If I cry or show any emotion, he tells me I'm being dramatic and making everything about myself. The worst part is how controlling he's become. He doesn't want me to leave the house for anything. If I go grocery shopping or take the kids to the park, he accuses me of cheating on him. He wants space from me but doesn't want me to go anywhere or talk to anyone. It makes no sense. He'll disappear into the basement for days at a time and won't come upstairs to eat or shower. The kids keep asking where daddy is, and I have to make up excuses about him being busy with work. Last week he told me that having me around makes him want to kill himself. I get that he's going through hell right now. Watching someone you love die is the worst thing imaginable, but he's using his grief as an excuse to emotionally abuse me, and I don't know how much more I can take. Yesterday was the breaking point. My 4-year-old drew him a picture to make him feel better, and when she tried to give it to him, he snapped at her and told her to leave him alone. She ran to her room crying, and I had to spend an hour explaining that daddy wasn't mad at her. That night, I told Jake that his sister dying doesn't give him the right to treat us like punching bags. He exploded and said I was selfish for making this about me when his sister is literally dying. He said if I really loved him, I'd shut up and deal with it. I've been sleeping on the couch for 2 weeks because he doesn't want me in our bed. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells constantly, and my kids are starting to notice that something's wrong. They've been having more tantrums and asking why daddy doesn't want to play with them anymore. My mom thinks I should stick it out because he's grieving, but my best friend says what he's doing is straight up abuse, and that grief isn't an excuse. I'm so torn because I don't want to abandon him during the worst time of his life, but I also can't let my daughters grow up thinking this is how relationships work. I've tried suggesting therapy or grief counseling, but he just gets angry and says I don't understand what he's going through. Even though I literally lost my brother and somehow managed not to become abusive to everyone around me. I love Jake, but I'm starting to realize that love isn't enough when someone is destroying your mental health and scaring your kids.